Dreadmore had heard the rumors for years. Beneath the city of Ashborne, an ancient labyrinth of catacombs stretched for miles, older than memory, older than the city itself. The locals never spoke its name aloud, only whispering of the shadows that moved on their own and the voices that called from the darkness. Many who entered seeking treasure or knowledge never returned. Those who did were never the same. Tonight, curiosity outweighed fear. Dreadmore descended. The entrance was hidden beneath a crumbling chapel, its steps swallowed by years of dust and decay. Candles flickered as he lit his lantern, their flames trembling as though afraid. The air was thick and cold, carrying the scent of earth, mold, and something fouler, something ancient. The walls were lined with countless skeletal remains, some human, others twisted into grotesque forms, their eye sockets black voids that seemed to track him. Every step echoed unnaturally. At first, he thought it was just the cavern's acoustics, but soon the echoes took on shapes. Whispers, murmurs, indistinct words in a language that made his blood run cold. He pressed onward, following the narrow passage that twisted deeper, walls closing in, the darkness swallowing light like a hungry mouth. In one chamber, Dreadmore saw them, statues or perhaps petrified figures, frozen mid-motion. They were arranged in a circle around a black pool, liquid so dark it reflected nothing. As he approached, the surface rippled and faint shapes emerged. A chorus of whispers filled the room. "Dreadmore, join us, stay." His lantern flickered violently. Shadows danced along the walls, and he realized the statues were not stone but victims, transformed, eyes wide in silent screams. He backed away, heart pounding. The air vibrated with an invisible rhythm, as if the catacombs themselves had a heartbeat. A soft scratching began behind him, growing louder, nails on stone, moving in patterns impossible for a single creature. Turning, he saw dozens of shadowy forms darting along the walls, their shapes elongated and fluid, like smoke given purpose. Deeper still, the passages narrowed, walls slick with moisture. Dreadmore stumbled upon an altar, carved entirely from bone, an offering of countless lost souls. Above it, a grotesque mural depicted a figure, skeletal yet regal, holding a lantern identical to Dreadmore's. Below, an inscription in a language older than the city. "All who enter bear the mark. All who see belong to us." A chill crawled up his spine. The whispers turned into voices, calling his name, one layered atop another. "Dreadmore, stay! Your lantern! Your soul!" His lantern flickered out entirely, leaving him in total darkness. Panic surged. He sprinted blindly, walls stretching, ceilings lowering. The shadows pursued relentlessly, brushing past him with cold, invisible fingers. At last, he saw light, a faint, pulsing glow at the end of a tunnel. He ran toward it, his lungs burning, the voices reaching a deafening crescendo. When he emerged, he found himself not in the city above, but in a vast chamber lined with mirrors, each reflecting a version of himself twisted, eyes hollow, smiles grotesque. A single voice rose above all others. "You cannot leave, Dreadmore. You are ours." He struck the mirrors with his lantern. Each shattered reflection screamed, and the chamber seemed to collapse inward. He tumbled through darkness, feeling himself falling for minutes that stretched like hours. When he finally landed, he was outside, dawn breaking over Ashborne, wet and trembling, lantern broken, clothes torn. But something had followed him. In the reflection of a nearby puddle, he saw it, a shadow in the shape of himself, watching, waiting. Every night since, whispers echo through his mind, reminding him that the catacombs never release their own. Dreadmore had escaped with his body, but a part of him, a piece of his soul, remained in the dark forever. Even now, when the city sleeps, the whispers continue, calling his name, beckoning him back to the labyrinth below.